Hold on. Hold on. That dirt off your shoulder. That's Hove. Hove. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of RoseAboveIt podcast. I'm your host, T. Rose.
It's your boy, Mount.
It's your girl, Honey.
My man, Damn Dens in the building. Yo, the gang is here, man.
It's Friday.
We feeling good.
Yeah. We're a little lit.
The gang is here, man. This is a Friday. It's raining outside. Where else y'all gotta be?
Here.
Nowhere.
Yeah, see?
We love this.
With my cat.
Aw.
Not the cat.
Oh, see?
She'll be all right.
Y'all lucky it's the first 10 minutes because I was about to say the P word. A P cat?
Aw.
I wish.
It's the putty cat.
I thought I saw a pretty cat.
What's up, guys? How y'all been?
Yo, I'm good, man. Yo, how's y'all? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Shout out to our YouTube viewership, Apple Podcast listenership, Spotify listenership, yes. Google Play listenership, SoundCloud listenership. How are you guys? How is your mental health? How's everybody feeling?
Wow.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good.
I like that.
I'm feeling real good. I feel good. I'm in the gym. I'm eating better.
You look like you've been working out a little.
Don't do that.
You look like you've been working out a little
What a disrespect.
harder.
She just told me 5 minutes before we started, yo, we better stop eating.
Oh.
Wait, no, I was talking about you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
Told me.
Malcolm look like he's been putting in a little extra.
Wow.
I've been trying. But baby steps, I'm trying to be consistent because it's hard to fall out of the gym. I feel like these gyms are a ripoff, but, just trying to stay consistent, and I'm good. Mentally, I'm good. Happy.
I heard you be doing spinning classes.
Spinning classes? No. I've done I had before, but it's not my thing.
Yeah,
You on the bike?
That small triangle seat.
Up downs. Lock my shoes in.
Oh, okay.
That small triangle seat.
Oh, yeah. That's the worst.
Get you up there every time.
And I hate doing the up down.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to the people who joined the gym on January 1st and haven't been back since.
That's not funny because I know mad people who did that. Talking about them.
Shout out to y'all because y'all got money. Y'all got money. Y'all paying that good old membership. Y'all got money.
$30 a month for nothing.
Or $20 if you got Planet Fitness.
Oh, that's me.
Hey, listen, that's a I hate Planet Fitness, but I like that price.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I haven't been in the gym, but I just been working my butt off and
you used to go to Blink, right?
Huh?
What gym you used to be in?
Planet Fitness. That's where the go. You know what I'm saying?
That's where the guys go?
Yeah, that's where the go. The black people.
How you editing yourself?
She just blanket, so Tip don't gotta do it.
Listen, it's the first 10 minutes. I'm just being respectful. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I stopped going to Planet Fitness, and then I actually just was like a +1 with my mom, but I'm still paying for Planet Fitness, and I don't know why.
Oh, so we were just talking about you.
Yeah, that's why I shouted out to all my people.
Oh, the other people. Okay,
yeah, all my people. But nah, I actually started being a +1 with my mom because she's at the 24-hour joint, and they got a pool, they got sauna and all of that, and I just don't want to pay for it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
But
that gym just sucks because of his name. 24-hour fitness, and that shit closed at like 8.
Yeah.
Nah, the one we go to closed 24 hours.
It's 24 hours?
Some of them changed now. Some of them changed since
I ain't gonna talk about location, but I'll tell you later.
Well, there's one I know that it's 24-hour fitness, but it's like open from 6 to 8. I'm like, why y'all named 24-hour fitness?
Some of them during COVID actually changed the hours, which sucks. But yeah, there are still some locations that's 24 hours.
What's the worst gym, y'all think?
The worst?
Mm-hmm.
Besides Planet Fitness?
The ones that are more than $100 where all the muscle heads go.
Planet Fit, the one that's like Equinox?
Yeah, a place like that where all the muscle heads go.
I don't know about that.
And they lift their weights and...
The one in Mount Vernon, that one is just like, there's no parking.
Oh, is Powerhouse still there?
Well, they changed the name. Yeah, it's another name. They changed the name.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. I'm a fan of like Equinox Fitness and Lifetime, like those expensive gyms. I envy people who go there because I want to be there.
They got everything.
Yo, everything. It's like if you ever went to Lifetime Fitness, it's like a country club.
Really?
Like, dog, they got a restaurant. They got babysitting. They got the shake, the protein shake.
Shakes, one-stop shop.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, they got like a clothing brand. They got merchandising brand. You can buy clothes. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that's how they get you to spend more money.
Yeah, but I wish I wasn't a peasant. Hey, meet me in LA Fitness, guys. Where
well, what happened to the good old days where the gym was just a gym? You don't need all those amenities. I'm there to get a pump, and I'm done. Now they all in the science. Oh, you do this and that, and just get in there, lift your weights, and go about your business.
Nah, man, that's sauna, is it?
Okay, sauna.
Convenience is everything. Listen,
go to your house and just run the hot water.
I used to work back in the day. I used to work at New York Sports Club for a short period of time.
Me too.
They had the babysit. They were like the first and only ones with like the babysitting club, and they had everything. You feel me? But now you got like these luxury apartments that have all of that. So now it's like the gyms kind of have to compete. They have to add a little extra amenities because people are like working out from their building where they live.
The luxury apartment.
Yeah.
Some of those gyms is nice. Some of them are
really nice.
Some of them suck though.
But if you get it for like free,
it's not free. You pay a price for it. So that's what's actually
into the rent.
That's what's actually like. So I have a gym in my building, but it's it doesn't have a lot of things that I like to do. Like no squat, no bench, no like a lot of things that I like to do. And I pay $65 a month for it. I'm like $65 for a gym membership that I don't want to go to the gym. I go to LA Fitness and pay another $35 a month.
Yeah.
Wait, right. So you pay for both? You have to pay for it?
Yeah, you got to pay for it.
Oh, see, if I had to pay for it, I'm in there. I'm in
pay.
there like swimwear. I'm doing whatever I can in there.
Listen, I go
whatever
in there.
I can do, I'm doing it at home in my living room floor.
I can't do the at home workouts. Yeah, I can't be in the front. I can't see me in front doing Sean T.
Hip hop ass. You gotta get crazy.
I can't do it, yo. Jogging in place. I'm like, yo, come on. I can run somewhere in real life.
Correct. I think I just stick with the usual push-ups, sit-ups at home, and pull-up bar.
I guess it's convenient for like single moms. Like
there you go.
Yeah, like because honestly, I want to be one of those people that get up at like 5 a.m. and go to the gym and then start my day fresh and. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's like I'm not there yet. And my mom, she calls me every morning like, hey, I'm on my way to the gym. And I'm like, okay, I'll go back to sleep.
Holla at me when you're getting breakfast.
Like, yeah, I think I have to go to sleep at a certain time in order to get up and be preppy and, you know.
Wait, so your mom's a gym baddie?
We're not gonna talk about my mom. See, this is what we
I'm
not
just
gonna
asking.
do.
What? Yo, come on. Hold on.
You just didn't have to use the word baddie. I think that's what threw
Yeah, like, no, wait, hold on.
Say, is your mom a gym rat? Is your mom in a gym
rat?
No. Anything you would have said about my mom's, I'm alert.
Nah, we go.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
Chill.
No. Is she a gym baddie? Time out. Let me. Why y'all can't say your mom's a gym baddie, but y'all ugly best friend? Y'all be calling her, oh, she's a bad. Whoa.
You getting personal.
Just say it. No, I'm not personal. I'm just saying that.
Whoa.
Because to you, she's ugly, but to someone, she might be a superstar.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Every man can attest that they've seen their friends hype their friends. Like, girls hype their friends.
Mm-hmm. I don't hype the ugly ones up.
Nah. You don't think your friends
may not be you.
How you know what I think?
You got ugly friends?
Listen. Anyway.
Yep. She hypes them up. On their birthday, she be like, oh, she a baddie.
Happy birthday,
like,
baddie.
Respectfully, no. That's like me calling my broke friend rich.
Nah, I don't.
Like, if my friend is broke, even on his birthday, I'm not gonna be like, yo, look at my man with all that. He got big bags. No, I know he don't.
I don't front for nobody.
He got no bags.
Listen. If I got a friend that ain't got no ass, I'm like, yeah, poke that little thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fronting for nobody. Nah, I'm not hyping them up, making them think that they something they ain't not.
Some of them do.
Okay, well, that's them.
That's not you.
Listen, I'm real over here. You gonna get real.
I hear that.
You gonna get real.
But do you think that's not like? Do you think that's not being a good friend? Maybe you should hype them up, even though they don't have none.
No, I'll hype people up for what they contribute to the society, but I'm not gonna make you feel like you got something that you don't got. I'm not gonna make you feel like the baddest chick in the world and you not. I'm sorry.
If you ain't got no butt to contribute to society, we not jacking that.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, shake that little shit. Like, yeah.
Little booties matter, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. Little booties matter. Little booties matter. This your song, girl. Yeah.
Nah.
Listen, all my friends love me because I'm real, so I don't know.
Question, y'all. Did y'all watch the fight?
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I watched it.
No.
All that talk.
I seen clips, but I didn't watch it.
All that talk. Then you watched it?
I wasn't paying for pay-per-view.
I I had a gig.
It's 2023. Y'all know how to get free boxing?
No,
I get free boxing. I need some Wi-Fi. I got y'all.
Yeah. Put me on, because I didn't know.
I got you after this. Y'all can't get this information for free. I got y'all.
But I think you owe me money because you definitely said
I never said Ryan Garcia was ever.
You said he was gonna knock him out. You owe me money.
I said he could.
Yes, you did. You said $50. He gonna knock him out.
Why are you lying?
Where's my money?
She's trying to front.
See, next time we recording this.
You was going against the black man?
Never. Don't listen to her. Yo, run back to old pod. They're gonna see.
He said
my son Tank
he said Tank is gonna knock him out. He didn't knock him out.
Gonna knock him out.
He didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. He did not knock him out. I need my money.
He did.
TKO is a knockout.
Technically.
Yeah,
technical knockout.
He ain't go sleep. I want my money.
But I'll say this.
Congrats, Tank.
Congrats. I definitely guessed right last pod. I said 7 rounds.
You did.
In knockout.
You did.
In the 7th round, knockout. I'm not gonna lie.
You did.
I know a little bit something about something sometimes.
Next time you get in there with them.
What?
Did he throw
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm in the ring, I'm telling y'all, yo, bet 1 round, knockout.
But wait, did he just stop at the 7th round?
1 round?
With Tank?
I'm going for 2-3.
With Tank?
2-3 what?
I said I'm gonna try.
2-3
seconds. Nah, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect.
2-3 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I know my strengths and I know my weaknesses.
Like, whoa, I didn't know you hit that hard.
I know. Tank is small, but I know.
Nah, I know.
I ain't there.
Malcolm.
I'm gonna try though.
I was gonna say I didn't know you hit that hard.
Even bleed blocking.
This ain't for me.
It was a good
fight.
It was good. It was good to see.
Definitely,
it was good to see.
Oh man. All right, next time you gotta tell us how to bootleg it, cause
should have told me.
I was in the crib, just chilling, macking. I didn't see it.
So I want y'all to hear something. Honey, you can hear this because I listened already.
Okay.
So this is Michelle Obama speaking about marriage. All right, and today's day and age of marriage. Listen to it.
For 30 years.
I know.
If I fell out with him for 10 and we had great 20 years, I'd take those odds anytime. But we glamorize marriage. And in this day and age, marriage is more about the dress and the dresses.
Yes.
And the proposal and the honeymoon and all the stuff around it. And young people aren't ready for the real of marriage.
Well, I'd take 20 good years with Barack.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that already.
Okay. How y'all feel about what she said?
I think she has a point. She's not far-fetched. It is kind of true in this society. Majority of people that want to get married don't really understand what they're getting into.
Do you think that is, when you say this society, are you talking about people our age and younger, or are you talking about the generation before us? Because if you think about it, a normal thing for us growing up were having single family households. Well, not me per se, but a lot of our friends, a lot of people who grew up with had single family households where marriages didn't last. So is it us necessarily that started it, or did it start before us?
I mean, well, honestly, I don't think any of us grew up in a single family household.
I did.
Oh, okay. Besides Den's. But I would just say, when I say society, I mean, today's day and age. It doesn't even matter how old the person is. Today's day and age, when they think about marriage, it doesn't matter if their parents were married. That's just what they think of it now. Mm-hmm. It's just, they're not thinking, how far this can go. They get into it and they're like, oh, whoa. I'm out. I got mad options. I could just go right back to starting, and find somebody else to do this because this ain't it. And I don't think it has to do with age.
I think Michelle is 100% on the mark. I think, and to answer your question, I think it did start before us, and maybe even before that generation, because it wasn't us. We just watch it. Like you said. Personally, I didn't come from a single family home, but I had a lot of friends that did, and it was definitely from what they told me, it was definitely different, and their parents, I would say, would learn that from the people before them. And I think social media made it worse because people started promoting, being a single parent and showing you that it is possible. So I feel like a lot of people looked at that and said, oh, okay, so I don't have to settle. They're not putting up the same fight like they used to back in the day because it wasn't like, not that you couldn't do it back then. It was just a lot harder. And I think people see that it's a lot easier to be a single mom than it was back then. But I think, I'm not saying being a single mom, a single parent is easy at all. But compared to now, then maybe like in the 70s and 80s, I think I would say probably easier now. But I think Michelle is right on the nose with, saying like as relationships nowadays, we just give up on them too quickly. I know I have. I know I've been in relationships, not marriage, but I've been in relationships where one little thing, and I'm like, I'm done. I don't have to settle for this. What happened to the fight? If you really care for this person, what happened to the fight and the grind and the grit? If you want to spend the rest of your life or try to spend the rest of your life with somebody, why not fight? Why give up so easily? And if you look on social media, friends, we all see it. People just give up off of, oh, he chews with his mouth open. Like,
yeah.
I don't think single parenting had got easier though. I just think it's glorified like as an option.
Yeah, because people can do it more, but you wasn't seeing people do it back then. Like back then, like it was like rare to see a single mom taking care of like 2-3 kids or a kid. Like
it definitely was a thing.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't a thing, but it was more.
Daddies was leaving. Daddies was out of here. Like,
of course, but you see it way more now than back then.
I just think it's more accepted. Like it's more glorified. As an option. Like, listen, you don't have to. This is plan B right here. Like you don't have to
settle,
get married. You don't have to be in a relationship. Like you can just choose to do it.
And it's promoted more. It's all on social media. And I respect the power. I love seeing a single mom handle her business. That's how you do it.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like back then they wouldn't have. I don't think they would have gave up that easy.
Well, I think that I'm gonna say this. I'm trying to get it respect like clearly.
Again, I'm not saying being a single mom is easy now. I want to get that clear.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Oh,
I hear you. I think that I think today in today's society, a lot of people look back at their grandparents, right? Or older people in their life, and they say, "Yo, I want you. You only live one life. You want to be happy, right? So you see your grandparents, you see how they grew up, and you may see like, dang, my grandmother and my grandfather, they've been together for 40, 50 years. It's beautiful, right? Or some of them 60, 70 years, right? It's beautiful. But some of them, there are some that are like, yo, we're married, but we can't stand each other, and I'm unhappy. And I've been unhappy for a long time. And a normal thing back in the day where people were staying together, we have to understand too, women didn't really have the power to leave back in the day. Right? Because a lot of them didn't work. Right? So they were stuck in these relationships with these men. They had kids with them. And it was just easier to stay. I think now we look at, yo, we have one life to live. And I'm going to live it happy. And yes, there's a lot of people our age and younger and in our generation, period, who want to be married, who want to just they want to experience marriage.
Yeah.
But they also say, yo, I'm not going to be with somebody and be unhappy with them and stay just because I took some vows that said, for better or worse, yo, dog, this ain't fun. Not saying I agree with that necessarily, because I think in the long scheme of a relationship, if you're in a long relationship and you look at, and you're with somebody like you've been with since high school, right? Or college. And yeah, there's gonna be times in that marriage where things get tested, things get rough. But in the grand scheme, I think like, yo, for me, my mental is like, yo, it's a beautiful picture overall, right? And a lot of times we get mad and we get upset in the moment and we don't think and say, yo, is this worth it? Is this whole thing worth it? Right? Is this whole thing we're going through worth being in? So like a lot of times you're right. We do look for quick satisfaction. Like, I'm not happy now, I'm out. Why? I don't gotta be here. Why I'm here? Why I'm sitting here arguing with her every day for? Yeah. I'm out. But then, this is what I say with people. Like a lot of times when I know people. I know a lot of people who are they're getting relationships and they're like, yo, I don't give second chances. or I have deal breakers. Once you do this to me, I'm out. Yo, you cheat on me, I'm gone. Or you think you're gonna lie to me, I'm out.
Yeah.
And I be telling like men and women, I'm like, yo, you think you perfect? Because one day you're gonna mess up, right? And cool, you could be out on somebody who really genuinely loves you and they messed up one time. They're like, yo, I made a mistake. I knew what this wasn't right. And you're like, nah, I'm out. I'm going to somebody who appreciates me. And you go to that person and they're gonna make another. It's gonna be a mistake too. Yeah. Maybe a different kind of mistake. But like just because one guy doesn't cheat, this guy might be an alcoholic. Gambling. This guy might have a gambling issue.
Yeah.
Put his hands on you.
This guy might have anger issues. Like, yo, I just want people to know there's no perfect person out there, man or woman, for either. At all. Yeah. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh, so then you're settling. No, you're not. I don't think it's settling. I think it's being realistic. It's being realistic. There's nobody who's perfect in this world. Everybody has something that you're like, that gets on my nerves, or I don't like that. But
I only feel like it's settling when it's the beginning and you're like absolutely not happy. Like you can't see yourself. The good don't outweigh the bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the bad outweighs the good. Like there's too many things, too many red flags. I think people say that all the time, right? Like now
I agree with you.
They be like, oh, red flag, red flag, red flag. If there's too many red flags and you cannot like see yourself like moving forward with whoever it is, like that's when I think it's like, oh, all right. That's when you need to know when to cut ties or whatever the case may be. But that's when I feel like it's settling. If you're like, you know what? No, I'm not going to cut ties. I'm going to continue to drag this out and see how far it goes. That's when it's like you're settling. Yeah. Because you're trying to trick yourself into being okay with that situation.
Yeah. And no one should settle. And I want to touch on 2 points y'all both just said. One, honey, you're right. People, and especially these days, we're so consumed by red flag, red flag, red flags. I think that some people forget the green flags. Why there are as many reasons as there might be to leave. There's probably a bunch that you could stay to, but we let the bad outweigh the good a lot of times. I think a lot of people do that. I know I have, and so I think, as much as you concentrate on the red flags, look at the green flags too, and weigh the pros and cons. Like you said, don't settle and don't stay if all these red flags are there. But, if he's, everyone has their breaking point too. So everyone is different at that point as well too. And what the pigback on what Tripp said about, we have these grandparents that have been together 50, 60 years. Some are unhappy after a while, but they stayed. But what about the ones that are still thriving and love each other? We have to remember too, like they probably had bad roads plenty of times, but they stuck through and they're still happier than ever after 60 years of love. And we all know those people, and we know the older people that are not happy together. So I think we have to give ourselves more time to really weigh what are we leaving for and what are the reasons to stay instead of giving up. And this is big because I'm telling you, I've done that so many times where I'm like, oh, these few things, and I don't stop to think about what are the positives that person could have brought or did bring to my life.
Oh yeah,
that's a fact.
I'm with you. Also, to what your first point about red flags and people leaving, I think a lot of times people leave also in relationships because of how they think how they think it looks to other people. Like when it's like, I look
I look dumb.
You got me out here looking stupid. Oh, people gonna think I look so, like, instead of saying like, yo, I messed up, I love this person, I'm gonna try to make it work. Or she messed up, and like instead of forgiving, we hold a lot of things over people's head. And we hold it over. And we're like, yo, I don't want to really fully forgive him because what if he messes up again? Then I'm gonna look stupid twice. I'm like, yo, dog. If I tell people all the time, like, if you're gonna forgive people if they mess up, forgive them. Jump in. Don't forget what everybody else thinks. Right. Nobody's relationship in this world, on this earth, all these relationship goals is bullshit. Like I hate when people post relationship goals. Everybody's problem. We used to think Jada and Will's relationship goals. Look at them. We used to there's everybody who's in a relationship has shit within their relationship that goes on. Yeah. Everybody.
Instagram is a facade.
It's a fake. It's not a real place. Like everybody has issues within their relationship. So don't worry about how you look to this person. Yo, dog, because they might be going through something. You be like, dang, word. You accepting that, but you mad at me. You think I'm crazy? Like that's what, and that's what I'm saying. Like people need to, when they get in relationships, people who say, yo, I mind my business, I don't care. Yo, they don't. They really care about what other people think.
Yeah. And that stretches out to like friends too, you know? Like you got girls forgiving their man for cheating and beating them, but you got these girls not talking to their best friend since elementary because you might not agree with what she said about your man being a cheater or like something crazy. Like we breaking off any kind of relationship over foolishness, but forgiving men like or women, you know, it's just crazy. But I like that was a good point.
No, but that's why I also like, yo, have y'all ever tried telling a friend before, like, yo, your significant other's either cheating or doing something? Like cheating or stealing from you or something?
Nah.
Yeah, I have.
How'd that work out?
I mean, I had proof. I don't listen. I don't.
You coming correct?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna just be like, yo, like I heard, like nah.
I got receipts.
I'm gonna send you the real, like, yo, I seen this and this is what it is. Boop, I'm gonna send it to you, and then you take what you want to do with it, and you make your own decisions. I'm not gonna force a decision onto you. I'm just gonna be like, yo, this is what I seen. Boom. Yeah. I give you the proof. You do what you want to do with it.
I like that. You don't try to force them to make a decision.
Nah, I'm not going to be like, nah, you need to leave him alone. Like,
that's very good.
Now, if you ask me my opinion, I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, like, I already know, like, people, like, where they think and where their mind is, that's what they're going to go on. And I know because that's how I am. Like, I'm very strong about my opinion. And I'm very strong about, like, where I am in the moment. So if I'm feeling some type of way, like you could tell me whatever you want to tell me, but however I'm thinking and what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do.
100%.
But now I am listening to you and I'm going to reflect because I'm a thinker, right? So I'm going to think later on like, yo, such and such did tell me that, like, or such and such did tell me this, and dang, like, this is what she was talking about right here. And I'm going to reflect and then I'm going to maybe adjust my decision based on that. But, like, you can't really change my mind.
Yeah.
So, like, and I feel like most people are like that. But I would just say, like, as far as, like, the whole marriage thing, right? Like, I think it was different, let's just say, like, a couple centuries ago till now. Because more people are, like, into, like, the loyalty more than, like, the love. Like, now we, like, into more of, like, the love. Like, we, like, nah, I gotta love you. I gotta love and like you to sit here and want to still, like, with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before, I think it was more of a loyalty thing. Like, okay, we married. Like, we're gonna be married forever. Like, this is what I'm loyal to. I'm loyal to the title. I'm loyal to the papers we sign. I'm loyal to this lifestyle that we live. And I think, I think it's very different in a sense because now, like, when we look at marriage, and I think I even said it like a couple of episodes, well, maybe a lot of episodes before, when you asked me, like, do I see marriage as a long-term thing? And I said no, because I don't feel like it's forever. I feel like more like if I have a kid with somebody, that's forever. That's forever more to me than marriage is because I have a choice and an option. Because that's how we look at it now. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I think a lot of people in this generation now, we're looking at it like that. We're looking at ways to protect ourselves if we get divorced, to set ourselves up for if we do separate, what we gonna do. Like, I feel like we give ourselves that option. Like,
so you're saying, like, okay, so it's more, this society's looking more for love. Would you think, I would think that then I would say that love, people's idea of love is different nowadays than it might have been back then. Because
of course,
I think this society or generation, you know, our generation, we're looking at social media, what love is on social media. And that's what a lot of people are trying to capture and reflect. And maybe that's why things are not working out.
Exactly. That's part of it. We don't really know, like, and that's what Michelle is saying. Like, we don't really know the work it takes
to
really, like, keep putting in, like,
and know what love is. Do any of us really know what love is? I'm sure some of us do.
I do. Hold on.
I believe you do.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go back to Honey's point. My bad. Because she said she doesn't see marriages for everything. Because if my thing is, if I don't see marriages for everything, then I probably don't need to get married.
Respectfully.
Like I would like for me, I would never get married not thinking it's going or not trying to make it for everything. Because to me, that's already me second guessing, saying, all right, I'm putting a time limit on this. Like I'm going into this like, all right, cool, this may be cool for 5 years. Where's hubby number 2 or wifey number 2 at? You know what I mean? Like I go into things like even when I go into relationships. I remember when I first started dating my fiance, and I remember the girls used to be like, "Yo, you see you been with her for a long time." I'm like, I wouldn't have dated her if I didn't. Like the reason why I'm dating her is because like I date with purpose. Yeah, like you marry with purpose. Like my purpose is to be here forever, right? And that's number one. And then the second point about love. So you were saying that people nowadays get married for loyalty and not for love?
No, I said I feel like maybe centuries ago it was more about the loyalty thing. That's why they stayed for so long.
Okay, I got you.
Even if the love was lost, like they staying because of the loyalty.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm definitely one of the new generation as far as I think you should marry for love. I think with love comes loyalty. But loyalty also can be broken. And if you think about it, in majority of relationships, loyalty gets broken somehow. Right? Because nobody's perfect. Like I always say, everybody's intrigued by something. We all want what we can't have. That's a real life saying for a reason. That's not a man thing. That's not a woman thing. That's a human thing. You can't have that. That shit looks interesting. I want it. That's just how we are. That's our human nature. Tell a little kid, yo, don't touch that. All of a sudden they like, yo, I want to touch that. Like that's how we are. So a lot of times we get too wrapped up. I think personally, we get too wrapped up in the loyalty that we forget about the love. I think sometimes we like, yo, oh, word, you did me wrong. All right, but I'm out. But honestly, if you break up with that person, a year or two goes by and you see them outside in the street, deep down in your mind, you're like, damn.
That was it.
Yo, what's up? What
you still love them.
Yo, how many times you know people to leave somebody, be like, nah, I'm done, he's hurt. And then later on, a year or two, like, oh, yo, I saw him again. We just started talking.
You're still in love with them. You still feel that way.
So my thing is
you want to act on it.
So, because my thing is, so y'all broke up. You know why you broke up? You was upset. And then you knew you would, quote unquote, look stupid in front of other people. So you left. And then let each other did 2 years of your life. Both of y'all did 2 years of your life doing your thing. Came back 2 years later. And now what? You forgave? I just act like it didn't happen? Oh, we broke up, but we good now. He served his jail time. We good now. Instead of saying like, yo, we need to learn to forgive in life in general, not only relationships, in life. People don't know how to forgive. That's why we got so many people killing people today.
That's a fact.
Because we don't know how to forgive and say, yo, you messed up. All right.
Eye for an eye.
That's what people want. Instead of saying, yo, you messed up. Yo, don't do that next time. Do this. All right. We'll try it again. Yeah.
I think now though, like maybe this is what I experienced, but I just be feeling like people want you to forgive and like they want like you to forgive right away, right? But it's like no, like once things like had like a problem, right? Like once there's a problem in the relationship or there's some type of difference, right, where the loyalty is broken or the trust is broken or whatever, like it takes time for somebody to trust you again, like as they first gave you that trust. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like it's like, no, like yes, people can forgive, but it's on their like terms, it's on their time, and you have to really show that it's different now. Like nobody's gonna just sign up for the same old, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it has to be better or it's gonna be worse. Yeah. Like, and I always say that with everything. Like, I don't say like, oh, okay, somebody cheated on me, I'm leaving him. Like, that's it. Like, I don't go to the extreme with the nevers or the I'm absolutely like, this is my, my endpoint. Except for having a baby on me. You have a baby on me, that's it. Like, don't call me. I ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm Casper. For real? I'm Casper the ghost. Ooh, you see me leaving my body now. Yeah, but
I don't want to break you. Right,
but I will say, like, anything else is situational based. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really say what I would do until that time comes, I feel like, and I think that's fair. But I will say, like, yo, like, you have to give people time to forgive. Mm-hmm. You can't just think that you're going to come back around and they're just going to be the same person. Like, no. Like, now is different. Yeah. Now is different. And now you may have to work a little harder for that person to forgive you.
And I think a big thing is, you know, like you said, like Ebo said, we got to forgive. But don't forget. Like, you know, you can forgive, but don't forget, you know, read the signs so those things don't happen again as well.
Right.
You know? So that's a good point. Y'all potting today.
No, but
we potted today.
No, wait, great, because I wanted to get back. I wanted to get back to what Honey said about if somebody has a baby on you.
Yeah.
So that's your deal breaker.
I definitely sure that's my, like, I'm not gonna even put it out there like, yo, like, but that's my deal breaker. Like, nah, like, what? The whole kid?
Yeah. So, but
see? It's not even about what anybody's gonna say. And I'm gonna tell you right now, because yes, reputation does matter, and I know you said that a couple times. Reputation does matter, because at the end of the day, if you're saying you're one with someone, like you're really in a relationship, a serious relationship or a marriage, like you're saying like me and this person is the same. Like when you think about me, you think about them. When you think about them, you think about me. Like, so in a sense, we're one, right? Mm-hmm. And that's just what I believe. But there's no way you gonna have a baby on me and anything is gonna be the same. Like everything is gonna be worse. No matter if I try to forgive you, it don't matter. Everything's worse at that point.
But he just slipped and nutted.
Everything is worse.
So you can forgive the infidelity. You just can't forgive the baby.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say I can forgive the infidelity. It depends. It's a situation. It's a situational based type of thing. Like I have to know. Like it has to happen for me to say whether or not I want to forgive you.
See, I'm not. All right, cool. So I'm with you. I can't tell people how to feel, right? Correct. So I think everybody has a deal breaker. Some things are too much for them. I just want to say this also. I want to play this side. Say you were a family of two. You have you, your husband, and you have two kids, right? He gets somebody pregnant. You guys are a loving family. Has a kid, right? And say you forgave him, right? Mm-hmm. Say you forgave him. 18 years go by. You think that reputation of you being like, oh, they think of you, you think they still think about that? Like, yo, yes. Absolutely not.
They still bring up Lala. They still bring up Lala's relationship. But that's
she's also in the spotlight.
Time out. No, not only that. That's not the reason. Because it ended their relationship. That's why. It's not like Dwayne
Wade. They still bring that up. They still bring up that little baby. I mean, it's forever. It's a forever stain on your relationship. At the end of the day, it's something that cannot be reversed. Like that, like nobody just sweeps that under the rug. But like that's a kid that is growing up.
Yeah, but
forever.
But that also means the love you have for this person. So the infidelity is stronger than the love you have for him. Because if and your reputation, because you don't love him enough to be like, I don't care what people say. You know, I decided to stay because I love him and I know he messed up, and I know he had a kid, but I love him.
I cannot care what people say and still feel like, listen, I love you so much, but this is not going to work
but you
for
said the
me
reputation.
And my mental. I said reputation does matter to everyone. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Like, it don't. It does matter to everyone.
Not to everybody.
No, but look.
There's a level of reputation that matters.
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
If someone is sitting there cheating on you, and you're like, they're like, well,
why is he staying?
Malcolm, like, what are you doing?
But I'm not saying just say it's a one-time thing and they made a mistake, and now they have a child and you stay, and now you have a beautiful blended family. Say you have your kids and now that child, and say they're very close. They're very close. It's like one unit. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the child comes over and plays with your kids, they love them. You treat them right. Yo, as much as that may feel like a blemish to you, that's still a pretty picture. It's, to me, like, people have to realize it's like life is like a beautiful portrait. Your portrait is being painted, and that one blemish, that one little blemish is right there, and people focus on that little blemish instead of focusing on the whole portrait. Yeah, the whole picture, and see how beautiful the picture is. But that one blemish, you're gonna focus on. You can't, because and it's not only when guys have kids, well, women too. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's very hard. Like I know a lot of guys are like, yo, he bugging. My grandma cut me out. Like I hear you. I understand. Like I may feel the same way. But for men who's had babies on them, right? You know how good of a guy you have to be like, you know what? I forgive you, and I'm stepping up to take care of this child, to help you take care of this child that you went out and stepped out on me. When you think about it, yo, 25 years from now, right? Because the reason why I said this, because I actually watched this on YouTube the other day. This boy, it was his stepdad's 50th birthday or something like that. And he was like, yo, when y'all were younger, my mom made a mistake and had me with another man. And he was like, and that man ran out. And you could have left my mom, and she could have raised me on her own. We could have struggled. He cried when he said this to his dad. He said, I want to thank you because you didn't have to raise me. And you saved not only my life, you saved me and my mother's life by sticking around and being the man and raising me. Do you know how you know how crazy that is to hear as a man, for a kid that's not yours to tell you like, yo, I love you. You're my father. You helped change my life. You say, like, dog, that when you a person that did that, that'll hit home. Yeah. And it's hard. Like I get it. It's hard. And a lot of people, there are some dudes that'll clown dudes like, oh, you bug, you stay, you like, but it takes a special man and woman to be in that position to do that. Yeah, definitely. Because you could still have a beautiful family, even when that child, because we have to understand that child is innocent. They had nothing to do with being here. Right. When that child has children with your kids and they all playing, and you have all these grandkids and you have these kids, and nobody's gonna even think about that. Facts. And
look, sorry, but I'm gonna think about it.
But see, that's because you also care what people think. But it also cycles back to what we talked about. It's like, you show that kid, I'm not gonna do that to my own kid. This man stayed and took care of me, who he's not even my father. So why would I do that to my own kids? And we just talked about in the beginning about having that longevity, not having those single parent homes as well. So. It does take a special man. Like you said, none of us can say if we're going to stay in that situation because we don't know. And it would be a tough one.
Listen, Linda.
You care about your appearance too much.
It's not about the appearance to me. I know I am not strong enough to stay in that relationship. Listen, I'm not.
Why though?
Because I just feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not. When people, like, if somebody cheat on me, I feel like I can't stay with them. So I know if you have a whole kid, I'm just going to be reminded, listen, I don't care if they have brother and sister with my child, that's fine. I don't care. They could have a relationship and I won't feel no type of way. I would take that kid in. They could be with my kid and all of that. But the person to have the nerve and the audacity to cheat on me and bring another kid to this world, no, it's a wrap. Yo, it's a wrap. I'm sorry. Yo, I can't. It's like no.
It's you know what? I respect. No, I respect how you feel. I respect.
It's not about other people. It's about me. I know my mental can't take.
Nah, I respect. I hear you. I respect how you feel. I'm just. I'm just letting people know.
I'm a bug out. I'm not taking.
I'm just letting people know. Like, so even when I was in high school, when I was in college, when I seen people like brought people around my family. I have teammates in my when I was in Mercedes, they used to always say, yo, Tripp's family is like the Cosby family. Like the Cosby family. Yo, y'all like the Cosby family, like Run's house. Like and little do they know, I'm a product. Me and my sisters are products of this. We don't have the same mothers. Mm. My father was outside. Me and my sister are 7 months apart. Mm-hmm. I was here first. My dad was married to my sister's mom. Then came me. Then my other sister. Back to his wife. 7 months. Like, I'm a product of this. So I'm letting you know. And everybody see how tight we are, how close knit is. Yo, you would never know. But people don't realize, yo, it's when you say fuck what other people think about you and just enjoy your life and live your life and be like, yo, fuck it, live in your happiness. Yo, my parents and my sister's moms got more joy and love in their households than a lot of people who sitting out there that was judging them. Mm. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying is, that's yo, worry about you. Worry about your relationship. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about what other people think.
Yeah. And if you can't take it, you can't. But there's positivity in everything. So
look, I'm not judging anybody. Listen, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not judging celebrities. I'm not judging regular people. Listen, I'm not judging. Whatever works for you. But Jasmine, honey, no. Honey can't take that. I'm telling you right now, no. I could probably try to convince myself I could take it, but I can't. Like, I just know. Like,
listen, y'all, if y'all with Honey, don't mess up. More of the story, do not mess up.
Because you only get one. You only get one chance.
Nah, that's messed up. Don't be trying to make it. Don't make it seem like I'm a judge. Like,
judge, jury, and execution.
Don't make it seem like I'm a judge, but like, I give a lot of chances. But like, to me, it's just like that. It's just like,
Nah, I feel you.
Anytime you get on my nerves, I'm bringing that up. Like,
here we go.
Today,
forgive.
I'm one of those. Like, I'm going to forgive, but I'm never going to forget. And I'm going to make sure you know I don't forget. So now you're going to be running them pockets. And you're going to feel like you should never stepped out.
Here goes woman anger. Back to the pockets.
Yeah.
It all goes back to the good old pockets, eh?
You're going to have to show me somehow.
What are you going to say, Triff?
Now, I was like, I know this week's going to be a little shorter than usual for our listeners and viewers. Because I know we have to be somewhere.
Okay, it's all good.
But I just want to let y'all know, I love y'all, man. I
love
y'all,
you guys too.
And rest in peace to my man Jerry Springer.
Oh, rest in peace, Jerry Springer, definitely.
Right, like I was like, is this real?
Yeah.
I definitely messaged you like, is this real? Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's dark.
His words were forgive, man. Learn to forgive people. That's how he ended his season. Wow. That was a very big power quote. That wasn't exactly word for word what he said, but what he meant.
Okay.
That's what Tripp got out of it.
Yeah. Forgive.
Nah, I love y'all. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to y'all for listening to us. Shout out to y'all for sticking with us.
Yes, sir.
Signing off.
Peace.
Love y'all.